A lot of people ask me about preparing their home for sale, and in particular styling. So I thought rather than talk about that in the abstract, why don't we have a look at a home that we've got on the market at the moment and use that as a bit of an example. So this is 18 Winmarley Street. It's a lovely old home from the 1930s in Floreat. Now, the owners here have actually moved out, which is ideal, but obviously not everyone can move out of their home when they're selling it. But let's have a look at the sort of things that they've done here. So obviously outside, just a really good tidy up of the garden, mow the lawn, mulch, that's all fairly self-explanatory. They've painted the house inside and out, and you can see we've got lovely fresh white walls and polished jarrah floors, which everyone loves. Again, not everyone's in a position where they can repaint their entire house, but at the very least, just looking at things like the door and window frames, if you can do touch-ups or at least get out the sugar soap and give them a good clean. House has to be spotless, windows clean. Those things are very, very important. Now in this situation, because the owners have moved out, we decided to style the home. So we've actually brought some furniture from our stylist into the house to present it for sale. A lot of people say, well, is that money well spent? I would say of all the things that we can do to sell a home, styling is right up there in adding value to your home. It just gives people a sense of what it would be like to live in the home, first of all. And secondly, it's amazing, when you bring furniture into a house, you actually realise that it gives dimension to the rooms. So for instance, bedrooms, for example, can often look quite small until you put a double bed and side tables in, and then you realise, oh, actually, you know, it's a fine size. So here, I'll just walk you around. We've got some lovely fresh furniture, some artwork on the walls, but bear in mind, it's not bland, like it's quite quirky. It's got a lot of personality, which really suits this home. The furniture is nice and light, and it's up off the ground, which again makes the space seem a lot more generous. And the other thing I might mention about this home, a lot of people think, oh, you'd only style the most expensive homes, but that's not the case at all. I mean, this is a gorgeous little cottage in Floreat, but it's still relatively entry level for the suburb, but the owners here have gone to the trouble of styling it, and I genuinely believe that it's money well spent.